the bottom of my heart, I'd like to take this chance to apologize to absolutely nobody.
What's up, guys, and welcome back to the channel. Please make sure you subscribe and smash that like button. Islam Makhachev is getting impatient waiting for a vacant UFC lightweight championship fight. The Russian has decided to make some noise and recently called out Charles Oliveira on Twitter. Last time out, Oliveira missed weight at UFC 274 and was stripped of the lightweight title. Although the Brazilian couldn't win the title that night, Do Bronx dominated Justin Gaethje and ensured everyone knew who the best lightweight on the planet is. Meanwhile, Makhachev is ready to fight for the vacant title and wants an update as soon as possible. After rumors started about the Russian being the next opponent for Oliveira, the conversation somewhat died down recently. Islam Makhachev tried to bring it up back to the surface though and went on Twitter to call Oliveira out once again. He wrote, "Charles Do Bronx, where you at?" Cain Velasquez can seemingly count on the MMA community's support as he faces attempted premeditated murder. The UFC Hall of Famer Chuck Liddell believes that Velasquez should be released on bail. During a recent interview with TMZ Sports, the MMA legend voiced his support for the former UFC heavyweight champion. According to Liddell, the judges should grant Velasquez bail as he was acting in defense of a family member. He said, "I haven't been able to speak with him, but I hope he stays strong. It is what it is, man. I get it, man. I get it, man." That's so funny how easily they get out, you know? They're letting all these crazy people out of there. Yeah, they should give him bond, let him go see his family. It's a very tough situation for Cain Velasquez, and we hope he gets out. Let me know your comments down below. Former UFC bantamweight champion T.J Dillashaw is certain that Henry Cejudo's retirement from the UFC was a ploy for the UFC to pay him more. Cejudo retired from the UFC in 2020 while championing both the bantamweight division and the flyweight division. Henry Cejudo and T.J Dillashaw faced each other in 2019 as Dillashaw made his flyweight debut to try to capture the gold, but unfortunately Triple C knocked him out in the first round to defend his flyweight title in the process. Dillashaw, while speaking to Submission Radio, said this.
You as well. What do you think about Henry Cejudo officially announcing his return and re-entering the USADA pool? Did you see that?
I figured so, man. When he retired, I think it was kind of a ploy to try to get him to get paid more.
Yeah.
Thinking that he was worth more than he was. But the UFC's like, we don't give a shit. No one likes him. Leave anyways, you know what I mean? So eventually, I eventually knew he was going to come back. I mean, he's a competitor. He's a gold medalist and world champion in the UFC. So he's got that competition in his blood, and I feel like he quit a little early, right? But like I said, it was something to try to get paid more, and it didn't really work out for him. So
footage emerged of Khamzat Chimaev being out-wrestled and submitted by Chechen Republic leader. Here, take a look.
Dicka mnie nie złamanie?
Podyszką latało.
Mama podyszczyła się. To co cię biła może?
UFC rising star Paddy Pimblett had his say on the awful scenes from Paris before the UEFA Championship League final this past weekend. Disgusting, never catch me in Paris again like that crazy shithole that. How can anyone go there for the weekend with their partner and feel safe? I don't know. UEFA is still trying to use an easy scapegoat in LFC fans instead of being honest and saying that Paris couldn't handle the final as locals took over. UFC rising star Sean O'Malley believes one day he'll share a boxing ring with Gervonta Davis. In the latest episode of the Timbo Sugar Show, O'Malley discussed Tank's recent performance. Sugar has said that he sees himself sharing the square circle with Davis 5 years down the line. The 27-year-old then added on that he would knock Davis out if the two ever fought at 135 pounds. The fight's happening though, me versus Gervonta. In 5 years, I swear I can knock his ass out. I really believe that. At 135, I KO him, said O'Malley. I like Sean O'Malley, but I don't think he knocks out Gervonta Davis in a boxing match. But what are your thoughts? Let me know in the comments down below. Israel Adesanya and Alexander Volkanovski have been training together at City Kickboxing ahead of their upcoming title defenses at UFC 276. With a little over a month before the blockbuster pay-per-view, the two champions were sparring one another in a recent video. Despite being much smaller in size and reach compared to Adesanya, Volkanovski actually held his own. Daniel Cormier and Luke Rockhold recently discussed Khabib Nurmagomedov's wrestling prowess while recalling previous training sessions they shared with the Eagle. Rockhold revealed that the Dagestani phenom used one particular lock that prevented his opponents from breaking out of his grasp, allowing him to control the pace of the exchanges. During a recent sit-down with Cormier, the former Strikeforce champion said this.
My question is, if he was strong at 155, how strong is this guy now?
Brother.
Is he the strongest human being on the planet?
Number one bullshit.
Really?
This is the number one bullshit.
He's strong?
He gets like the body lock on him. And he, like when you give him side position, and it's like nothing. Like that's I was just.
It's like nothing you've ever felt.
Check the video because like Duran couldn't get up. For like
Nobody, but like nobody
straight.
can get up from this guy. He's like,
Not
and you know what he told me?
Not nobody.
You know what he told
Not
me?
nobody.
You know what he told me?
Not only got up, but we reversed the position.
You know what he told me? He goes, brother, I eat, sleep, and I grapple now. I am the strongest human being in the world. He goes, brother, I promise you, I'm so strong.
Khamzat Chimaev has responded to Nate Diaz after the Stockton Slugger called him a bitch ass for getting married. It all began when Nate Diaz took to Twitter with a picture of the two fighters and a caption that read, "I've been trying to fight for a year and months, and I also tried fighting Khamzat for the last month and a half, but he was hurt, had visa issues, overweight, and now his ass is off getting married instead of fighting. What the fuck? I've been trying to get a fight with the real fighter ASAP, July, let's fucking go." Apparently the tweet did not go unnoticed by Khamzat, who responded, "You're so funny, are you high? It seems like you've been smoking." What are your thoughts? Let me know down below.